Western Reagan County, came to each and every one of their cabins and graded them. They went through, they found the things that were perfect, and they found the things that, however, were lacking in their cabin. Each and every day, the campers vied for the esteemed Beaver Shark Award, which, if won, they proudly displayed in their cabin for 24 hours. Now, you may not know this, campers, though many of you do, because many of you have been here for years, that there is an award not just each and every day, but at the end of the session. A very sacred award for the cleanest cabin for the entire week. And in order to tell you, 2 weeks, in order to tell you, it feels like it's just been one now. In order to tell you what that award is, I have to tell you a quick story. You see, on the day that Super Counselor Ken cleared the dreaded beaver shark from the shores of Camp Evergreen, he stopped by the office. And I said, Super Counselor Ken, thank you so much for getting rid of all the beaver sharks. Is there anything that we can do to repay you? He says, there is but one thing, Tubby. I said, don't call me Tubby. He says, there is but one thing, Tubby. And I said, you name it, Super Counselor Ken, we'll do it. He said, where's the bathroom? And I said, oh, well, it's just right around the corner there. If you go up the ramp to the right, it's right there on your right. He's like, thank you. And he went and he used the facilities, and then he disappeared to his castle, which I believe is in Delaware? So he left. Well, later on that day, we have storms here from time to time, as the campers experience, right, campers, this week? Every once in a while, we have a power outage. We really haven't had any this summer, but we had a power outage. And I walked into the bathroom, and I was like, oh, darn it, I forgot my headlamp. Like, I can't even see anything in here. But as I opened the door, I realized there was something glowing. I went to the last stall, and there it was, a glowing toilet seat. And I realized, as I thought to myself, this is where Super Counselor Ken once sat. I called Katie into the bathroom, and I said, Katie, look at this. We can't just leave this here. This has to be set aside as a sacred relic of Evergreen lore. And so I have it here for you to see today. This glow-in-the-dark toilet seat, upon which Super Counselor Ken sat, is the esteemed award awarded to the finest and most clean cabin of the entire session. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
It's right here. Behold the sacred glow-in-the-dark toilet seat of Evergreen! Now, at the end of every camp session, the members of the cleanest cabin get to come forward and sign their name eternally upon the sacred relic, using none other than this brown Sharpie right here. Don't read into the color, it's purely coincidental. So, without any further ado, let's have a drum roll to find out who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the cleanest cabin of Sequoia Session with Cedar!
I was wondering if we were going to get without further ado.
They all want to sign it individually. It's a very sacred moment.